Hi everyone, my name is Steve and welcome to my first comedy special. Hey, it's December 2021. I hope everybody's having a great time getting ready for the holiday season and Christmas and the New Year's. But listen, man, I'm a father of an 8-year-old child. I remember when first found out I was going to be a father 8 years ago, man. I was so excited, I was so excited. I did wrote up some lyrics and did a music video, kind of like a little inspirational piece for her, and you know, I'm a stay at home dad, so I took a lot of part in her upbringing and raising her and whatnot, but she's a smart baby. She's a smart baby, and I'm not just saying that because she's my child. There was signs of it early on. I remember when I was feeding her one day, and I gave her some alphabet cookies, and this was what she did with them. Just put them right in the game, right in the game. She was more interested in learning than eating. Okay, but I tell you, me and my wife put her in bilingual school so she can learn Spanish because we want her to have the advantage of learning another language. And I was so traumatized. Kindergarten orientation, I was just so devastated, because I go in there and when they said that we're only going to talk to your child in Spanish only, I'm like, how is my child going to learn? I can't help her. I don't know Spanish. My wife, she can barely scratch a couple sentences together herself, But she's doing well. She's doing well to her credit. She's excelling. Shoot, she's doing really well, and we're real happy at the school that she's at. But I tell you, I did download that app Duolingo. You know that app Duolingo where you can learn a different language. Oh, I downloaded it not to help her with her Spanish. I downloaded it so I can know what she's going to be saying when she be cussing me out when she turns a teenager. That's only, she's 8 now. Only pre-teens is right around the corner. I can see those arguments coming, and she try to slip a 4-letter word, cussing her daddy out. I'm not going to let that happen. I know what you said, so. But anyway, I don't think that's going to happen because she's at the age now where everything is, when she hears a cuss word, she's like, oh, Daddy, Mommy, and it's like, I can't listen to my hip hop. I grew up on 80s and 90s hip hop, and it's like, you watching the news or you watching the movie, somebody's bound to have an F-bomb or say shit or something, So it's like, it's just, they call it curse words for a reason because it is a curse on parents because when your child gets to that age where they're like, and you have to tell them like, look, you're going to hear curse words. You just, as long as you don't say them, you're going to hear stuff. Okay. But it got so bad. One day I was watching the news and, something kind of irritated me and I said shit or something. I forget. But my daughter was like, Daddy. And I forgot I was a parent. I walked to my room like I was on timeout. It was like, oh, okay. I went in my room, sat down, and I was like, wait a minute, this is my house. I walked back in there. I said, go in your room, in your censored room. You got a TV, you got everything. All your stuff is like on that PG rating. Go in there, I tell you, man. But me and my wife, we work together on getting her ready for school. And, my responsibilities are fixing her lunch and fixing her breakfast. And my wife, she gets her ready, get her dressed and everything. So anyway, I just fixed her lunch and then I was fixing her breakfast. I fixed her oatmeal this particular morning. So, I gave her oatmeal and my wife walks by and she says, Steve, you really need to work on washing the dishes better because I saw some food on a couple of the utensils. I'll work on it, I know sometimes I speed through the dishes, but okay, I'll do better. But my daughter's over there, she's got the oatmeal in front of her, looking at her spoon like. I'm like, looking at her like, you can wash dishes, You're not too young to wash dishes, you don't have that much homework, kids. But, And then, and then after that, she's like, Steve, why don't you get her some water so she can wash that down, I'm like, okay. So I'm going to get her the water, and I was thinking to myself, well, maybe she wants milk. Maybe I'll ask her if she wants milk. Baby, you want some milk? And my wife chimes in, no, just get her water. She came out of my body. I know what she wants. Okay. So me being funny, I whispered in my wife's ear, you didn't know what I wanted last night. Shut up, girl. But anyway, we get past all that, and I get her in the car, and because I drive my daughter to school, so every morning, the one thing that we enjoy doing is like a mind bender. The DJ, he asks a question to the audience, and callers call in, and they have to guess what the answers is. So it just timed perfectly that when we get in the car and while I'm driving her to school, that the mind bender comes on. So here's, the DJ comes on, and the question of the day is, name something that people say that they would give up if their partner agreed to it. 30% of the people say that they would give this up if their partner agreed to it. So me and my daughter were thinking like, wow, what could it be, So the first caller calls in and says sex. Now, mind you, it's the wrong answer, dumb answer as far as that. I don't know too many people that don't like that. But anyway, so the fear that came over me because I'm looking at the rearview mirror and my daughter's like, the thinking cap is like, she's going to ask me what is sex. And I'm like, oh God. So, and sure enough, she asked me, Daddy, what is sex? So me not really wanting to give her, I don't want to lie to her. So I said, well, baby, it's kind of how you got here. Me and your mom, we bumped bodies together and we popped out. But, I didn't know what to say. But I tried to change the subject. I said, hey, how's that Christmas list going? You almost done with your Christmas list? And luckily we were driving up to school. So I said, hey, baby, have a nice day. Just take your stuff. And I'll pick you up. I'll see you later. Because I wasn't ready to be a sex ed teacher at that point. It was just too much for me, But hey, everybody, I hope you guys have a great Christmas and Happy New Year. That's it for my little short special. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, listen, I put some links in the description. One of my online store where I sell some cool gift items and cool clothing items. And the other link is to the music video I dedicated to my daughter. So I hope you enjoyed them. And thanks for stopping by and take care.